What's up, everyone? I'm Janitor Jake.
And I'm Chris K.
And welcome to the American Gaming Geeks.
Stupid.
Once. Ready?
I don't want the likes of you watching my back! The chopper's waiting! You're done!
Alright, and welcome back for another episode. Now, if you're new to the channel and want to get right to the gameplay, I'll throw up a number here and you can go right to that number and it'll take you right to the gameplay. Otherwise, we're going to yak for a little bit like we usually do. So, whatever, let's get the show started.
Alright.
So, Chris, what's new with you in the world of gaming?
Well, I haven't been playing too much games, but I did pick up some games. Like, oh, am I holding it right side up? No, he's upside down. Splinter Cell. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Oh, maybe I'll buy the book for that, too. It's like just a big, gigantic manual, this thick. Yeah, I can't read Tom Clancy novels. I'm just, whatever. So I picked that up.
I always like Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a good game.
I never really played through a whole game of it, but thrift store. And I saw these, and I just figured, what the hey? There's a bunch of junk here, and antiques, and garbage, and like lawn implements and stuff like that. And then there's DVDs, and then there's video games. So it's like there's everything just piled in garbage, and like this is like a little, I don't know, a diamond in the rough, no, a pearl in the field, whatever you call it. A hidden gem, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what all the kids are saying nowadays. Found Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
And I know you were looking at it, getting it, but you decided not to.
Yeah, it's
because there's no manual. It's not the original box.
There's no manual, and it's like in some weird game stop their own case.
Yeah.
I don't know why
what
they
is
do
this?
stuff like that.
The heck? There's something in here. What is this?
It's the manual. They hid the manual in there.
I don't know. Yeah, they did. That's the manual. It's complete. Cool. I just got to get another box for it. You thought you were kidding. Okay, then I saw Vex. Yeah, okay, yeah. Character Wars. Yeah, it's got the manual and disc. I've never heard of Vex. He looks like Sonic the Hedgehog and Wolverine had babies.
Yeah.
And it became Vex.
It's another mascot.
Yeah. Rogue Ops is what I'm supposed to say apparently, and it's got the manual and the disc. That's great. I have no idea. It looks like another kind of like Splinter Cell meets Lara Croft Tomb Raider. So interesting. I have Devil May Cry. I don't know which one, but I have 3 now, which I probably did not have before. But it doesn't have a manual, and apparently somebody got it from GameStop for $9, and I got it for basically $3.
Got the receipt for it?
Got the receipt for it, yeah.
Take it back.
Matrix Path of Neo. Broken case. Not the original case. GameStop cover. But it's got the game. Let me guess. It's all scratched to beat. Heck. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just fingerprints. Oh, unboxing video? Maybe I should just keep going and going and going.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I saw these games, the zombie games. Zombies 2, 3, and 5. I don't know. I think you need the original zombies to play any of these, so I don't know.
Because I remember maybe after high school, like 2006 is when like all my friends were playing that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you gotta play zombies. You gotta play zombies.
Yeah. And then you got the Underground Jam Pack, which I collect these Jam Pack PlayStation discs, so that's cool. So I picked
demo
that
discs.
up. Demo discs, yeah. And then I got a couple music CDs and a few movies. So basically I got all that for $40, which rounded out to a little under $3 a piece. $2.80, something like that.
And that is pretty cool though that you actually did find the manual for Kingdom Hearts hidden in there. Like, why? Why do that? That is a stupid. Maybe there's no spot to put the manual in there.
There wasn't. Yeah, it would have been crushed. So.
But that is kind of cool that you actually found the manual with it.
And you saw it here. That was not a reenactment.
Is that about it?
It covers it for me.
Alright, now nothing really too new with me in the world of gaming, but otherwise I haven't really been finding much. And I found this stuff, not really related to the world of gaming, but
Nostalgia.
yeah, related to nostalgia. At a thrift store I found this bed sheet for The Empire Strikes Back.
That's awesome.
It's in really good condition as well.
It is. That's great.
Colors
condition.
are nice. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Does it have a year on the tag?
I'm not sure.
Wonder if it's from the original or the re-release.
1979.
Sweet. Man, that's good condition for 1979.
1977, that's probably when it was made, I don't know. And then 1979 is probably when the sheet was made. I assume from 79, because I have other things. I have like a Garfield bed sheet and stuff from 1978.
Yeah, that held up really well.
And then a while ago, my dad was at a garage sale, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know, I found this big bag of toys. It looked like a He-Man character was in there." So he decided to buy them and give them to me. Really nothing in here too neat. You know, you have Godzilla from 94, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
But then I got all this weird stuff. Like, I'm not sure what that's even from. There's this guy, no idea where he's from. Stuff like this I don't really care much about.
Yeah.
Like toys like this, like whatever, you can have them if you want, I don't care. But then here's like a Batman
Cool.
from 1993.
That's awesome.
So that's kind of neat. And here's the old He-Man toy he thought he saw. I mean, which he did see. But it's from that newer He-Man cartoon from the 2000s.
Oh, okay.
And so there was really nothing too special in here, a Halo character. But just like a bunch of some Batman toys like that. Other random guys like this. But there was really nothing too exciting and too cool until I pulled this out. Chewbacca. Star Wars toy, and I was like, alright, what year is it from? 1977.
Original.
So I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Of course, he's probably missing his gun and stuff, but it is still kind of neat
Yeah.
to get an old toy like that from the 70s.
It's awesome.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's about all that's been new with me.
Cool. Yeah, I had an Admiral Akbar that my friend Mike gave me, so that's probably from the same set.
Alright, enough yakking, so let's get to the actual game. And the game we're playing today is Pinocchio on the Sega Genesis. Now, they do have it for Super Nintendo, but I don't have it for Super Nintendo. I picked this up at a game store for a really good price and decided to play it on the show. I grew up watching the original cartoon. I don't know if you really did, but there's like all sorts of knockoff cartoons of Pinocchio out there. That's the stuff you watched. Knockoffs.
Yep. I grew up with knockoffs.
But this is Disney's Pinocchio, and so it's apparently going to be just like the movie. So whatever. Let's pop the puppy in and get going. You ready to play?
I'm game.
Alright, so this is Pinocchio on Sega Genesis.
And we're going to play it on easy.
Yeah, we're going to play it on easy because everyone else and their grandmother in the entire world who does this game always play it on normal or hard. So apparently, we are the only people in the world of the internet that's going to play it on easy. So now you guys can actually see it on easy mode.
Yeah.
And you're going to get started. Jiminy's Cricket's travels take him to Geppetto's shop,
Figaro, meet Pinocchio.
said Geppetto.
How I wish he was real boy.
The Blue Fairy promised to grant Geppetto's wish if Pinocchio could earn the badges of truth, bravery, unselfishness.
Truth, bravery, is unselfish.
Blue Fairy named Joe. Waking up, Geppetto found Pinocchio had come to life. Geppetto sent Pinocchio to school
Straight to school with you.
as Jiminy hurried to catch up. It's like, so let me get this straight. Pinocchio comes to life. What's the first thing that comes to Geppetto's mind? School.
Send him to school.
Send him to school.
If I built an android, though, and suddenly he became, like, sentient, send him right to school. What'd the school do? Okay, sure. We'll have the kids learn alongside a robot.
Yeah. They just no big deal. Alright, so this is the first level. One of the first things I notice is the animation looks really, really cool. Oh.
Alright, so what's this way? Absolutely nothing.
That's the one thing I really, like I said, the one thing I think is awesome is the animation. It's like, look at that, legit looks just like Pinocchio. It's not some cheap knockoff.
That's true. The animation was actually done by the Disney Studios.
Oh yeah, look at that. If you let the geese go, they'll attack that kid.
Cool. Ow! He's crying.
Yeah, so from what I gathered, the game was developed by Virgin Entertainment, but apparently they had the animators from actual Disney.
Willie Nelson's down there in the chimney.
Yeah, Willie Nelson.
Inside the house, just
puffing away with Snoop Dogg.
with Snoop Dogg.
Just down there puffing away.
Snoop Doggy Dog's in the house, yo.
So that little sign thing will take you and throw you.
Yeah.
And
Ow!
toss
And
you
you
all
can
over.
control the direction it throws you with the arrow buttons. To an extent. Oh, that's grand. No fall damage. Wow. Oh, whoa, what the heck was that?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, it's that water spout thing.
oh, I didn't even know about that. Get up off of me, man. I was just thinking, I wish I could read that sign, but I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea. Somebody put a lot of time into that. Actually, it says Stromboli's something.
Yeah, when you hit those spinny things, it depends kind of which way you're facing. You can push on the direction pad, and it'll send you like up, down, left, or right. And of course, this is kind of like the movie. In the movie, you're supposed to be going to school. And I can never remember that character's name, the cat. I always remember the other one, Honest John.
Remember. I never saw it, so... I never saw Pinocchio.
And there's all sorts of stuff to collect in here. We don't have
Watch
the
if I sit here,
manual.
Splat!
Yeah, look at that. And he leaves his mark
Outline.
on the wall. Now, the thing is, we don't have the manual, so we can't be reading the manual. But in there, the game is a lot different with the normal and hard. It is definitely a lot more challenging. And certain things like the books you collect, and you can collect all sorts of other stuff too.
There's a lot more layers, too. Levels. Oh, he just throws a rock at me. Oh, did I get that or not? Jeez.
See, now you're stuck because you went all the way to the end.
Yeah, this one says to school. You don't have any choice but to go down there. Like, I don't even have the option to go past the door. It just sucks you right in.
And that's the end of the stage now. So I'm going to take it.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing, though. This, in normal, is much longer level.
Yeah, in normal mode, it's more like a maze.
Follow me
Said Honest John.
to Easy Street and Stromboli's marionette show. I tried to warn Pinocchio,
Thought Jimmy.
but he wouldn't listen.
Alright.
I don't know what Jiminy sounds like. That's what he sounds like now. Alright? You're just gonna have to deal with it.
Alright, so this stage is basically like a boss battle, I guess. You just play Jiminy Cricket fighting the moths.
Okay.
The lampshade. Of course, like again, it's in the movie where he's sitting on the lamp post looking for Pinocchio or whatever.
Now, I have to say what all the Nintendo players are thinking right now is that on the Nintendo version, there's a lot more parallax. There's a lot more dimensionality to it. There's things in the foreground moving that aren't here in this game. The sky's not as detailed. Through that door is just a picture right on this thing. On the Nintendo version, you actually see that staying a little bit more stable, like it's further away through that door, through the gate. So that's kind of interesting. The graphics are a little bit better on the Nintendo. Super Nintendo, sorry.
Yeah. Like I said, the stuff in here, though, is really cool. Like jumping up and floating down and looking up and seeing all that animation.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
This can get irritating, because they'll just do that nonsense.
And they just fly away.
Just fly all over the place. Just sit here and hammer away at the air with your umbrella. Nothing happens.
You're not like really playing a game at this point. You're just sitting here waiting for the game to be played. Just it does
like
whatever the
that
heck
too. It even
wants.
like it goes through him sometimes. Bubsy and Sonic all of a sudden. Alright, and then he automatically runs over and sits down to watch the show. And that's it. That's it. So I'm going to pass it off to you now.
That's it. Oh, okay. Don't try to do anything like during this part. Just pay attention. Right and left are the hands, and then the C and A are feet, and B does that stupid little twirly thing. Okay.
Yeah, this is a game of like memorization.
So she does something with her hand, and then she sticks her face out at me. I'm like, what's that? What button is that for?
Yeah.
It's like, that's not really a button. Left hand, right hand, whatever. Right hand, left hand. So I'll do that. I'll just hand, foot. Okay.
And then face. Yeah, that
Hand,
face is really
hand.
stupid.
Yeah,
It's like,
because
what is
I
that?
can't do that. What are you doing? Took me a long time to figure out what the heck was going on with this part.
No, see, when you play like medium, yeah, and then you win and everyone throws stuff at you.
Yeah.
But on medium and hard mode, there's apparently a move, like a kick move, and you cannot do it unless you collect the piece of paper earlier in the game.
See, I have no idea what they just did now. Was it this? Is that what they... I didn't see what they did, and then he does the stupid kick thing. I didn't tell him to do that. Okay, all they did was they spun. See, I thought that was like their opening thing. Like, okay, we're here, and what? So they just spun twice. And then they lifted up their dress so we could see their underwear.
Yeah.
Left hand. Spin, spin, left hand. His left, not mine. Don't mean to confuse you, I'm sorry. And then kick on the other side. Okay, spin, spin, hand, other kick.
It's like, no, you failed. You didn't lift your skirt.
I didn't lift my skirt. That's what I was supposed to do.
This guy, you're wrong. It's a dress. Yeah,
Left
but,
hand.
But like what I was saying
Right
before,
hand, whatever.
if you play on normal and hard, earlier in the game you have to collect something. It's like a piece of paper or something, and that gives you this kick move. And that move, apparently, you're supposed to specifically use it in here. If you don't collect that piece of paper and get that move, you're screwed when it comes to this part of the game. It's like all of a sudden tough. You just can't do it. Just can't do it now. Shut the game off.
I thought they were booing me at first. Like, whoa, yay!
It's a man show audience. Yeah! Drinking beer and throwing stuff at you.
Female puppets jumping up and down on the friggin' trampoline or something. I don't know. I don't know what they just did because I'm sitting here yakking. Okay, apparently I got it right.
Spin left, spin right.
Easy enough. And it's not random. It's the same every time you play the game.
Yeah, and I think on normal mode, those
Just
guys...
throw books at my face.
Alright, that was it now. Worried about Pinocchio, Geppetto set out to find him. The blue fairy helped Pinocchio escape from Stromboli's cage.
Hey! There's the blue fairy. He's just shouting at him.
Yeah.
I guess that's Stromboli, but whatever. Oh, who's talking right now?
I think it's a honest John.
Fine, whatever, I don't even know. What you need, Pinocchio, is a vacation on Pleasure Island.
The coachman yelled.
It's all free boys!
Yeah.
It's all free boys?
Yeah, it's
I
all
think
free
there's supposed to be a
boys.
comma there or something. It's all free boys. But no, he says, it's all free boys!
That's Disney Channel or Disney for you.
Yeah, it's all
Pleasure-
free boys.
Pleasure Island, and you get free boys at Pleasure
Apparently.
Island.
Yeah, but only free after rebate.
Yeah, only after rebate.
Follow me, cried Lampwick. So here's Lampwick, apparently. He's not just trying to kill you, like all the other boys.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of kids running around. Now,
Oh, but wait, he's chucking, like, dynamite at
Yeah.
your face. I thought he was bad at first, and it took me a while to realize, no, he's actually a good guy. He's just randomly throwing firecrackers out his butt.
see, I really like the graphics in here, too. And one thing I noticed, that thing in the background, to me that looks like a blues player. It's like he's wearing like some weird shades, his nose and his big Jay Leno chin.
You're talking about this funnel thing that's going up this tower.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like... I didn't see it. You had to really point it out for me. Like you said, it's got a big, like, Jordy visor sunglasses or something.
And so you get up here and you can collect all these goodies.
I couldn't even get up there. It's like if you get the wrong balloon, so help you, you'll never get it all.
Yeah, you need the blue balloon and it'll take you up higher, but I think it's a specific type of balloon, maybe the dark colored one.
I'm thinking maybe you just have to wait for the right order of balloons to pass. No. Just no.
See, these are all gonna be short.
Yeah.
Until I get to the blue one.
Yeah, I know. If you hang on the red ones long enough, they pop almost instantly. The green ones, they sort of fizzle out and you fall.
That only happens on normal
lasts.
and hard mode, though.
Oh, it doesn't happen here. Yeah, like the kids aren't throwing bricks at you here on easy mode either. I kind of like that. But it's like I think it's like you have to get the right combination. Like wait for the right blue balloon, because certain blue balloons don't go up high enough.
Yeah, the light colored ones don't seem to go up high enough, or maybe it's the. Like that one went up high enough.
It's like
that one. And I believe the wand-looking things give you like heal you.
Oh, okay, so you don't really need those.
The hats, I believe, give you continues or lives.
Splat.
But yeah, on normal
hats are always lives.
On normal mode and hard mode, these kids will throw bricks at you. And when you hop on balloons, they'll pop. Like the green ones, I think, pop.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
The red ones fizzle out, maybe, and the blue ones do something else I can't remember.
They eventually pop, but not until, like, the very end. They'll last the longest.
So, like I said, easy mode is actually very, very simple.
You could just hang on there the entire time and get to the end, and this level would be over in a matter of seconds, but we want the goodies. Like the hats and the tomes of knowledge, which they call books.
Like the wands, I don't think I need because that just refills health. But something like that, I want.
I can never seem to grab the balloons on the way down. What do the books do anyway?
I can't remember what the books do. No, that's why you read the manual, right?
That's why you're supposed to go to school.
So I'm going to hand it off to you. And now you got this roller coaster. This part is really tricky no matter what, easy or hard. Also, no jump.
You have to hold down the down button the entire time, unless you're supposed to jump. In that case, don't hold down the down button no matter what you do.
Yeah, and the jumps are impossible to see. It's like because it moves so fast. It's like, okay, where's the?
Whoops! Oh, apparently you can jump that too. Oh, jump, right
there.
Pinocchio!
Right there.
Like, how did I know? How am I supposed to know that? It's like, no, you have to be right on it.
Cheap death.
All right.
This is that weird memorization nonsense. Gotta memorize.
I had to make room so I could lean forwards.
Old wooden roller coaster. Because usually I just hold duck the whole time because you'll get decapitated by those things. But you can't hold duck and try to jump at the same time. You won't do it.
Why do I have to ring the bell? I don't know why I have to ring the bell.
Yeah, I have no idea why. But it probably mentions it in the manual.
Ow, I was just wanted the book and I thought maybe I could jump. I thought I could do it. And I couldn't do it. Well, I got the book anyway. Why? Why did I get the book? What does the book do me? It gives you knowledge.
The knowledge is power.
The more you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, so right here's a jump.
Ring bell for service.
Then Donkey Kong shows up.
Yeah. It's chasing me down the tracks.
So then there should be another jump coming up.
Ready. What the? Come on, Pinocchio. I'm gonna make it honest.
So the second jump, see, this is that memorization nonsense. The second jump is right at the bottom of that of the drop. So you start going really slow, and then all of a sudden, right at that drop, it's right there.
Yeah, it's like zing. Some of the sound effects and music remind me of Sonic at this point. What doesn't remind you of Sonic, Chris? Absolutely nothing. Everything reminds me of Sonic.
All right, here we go. It's right at the bottom of this. Now.
Oh, jeez, I had to jump back.
That is nice if they actually allow you to do that stuff.
Crap.
I'd stay ducking.
Oh yeah, good point. Do it for him.
It's nice so you can hit jump and see. I don't know what.
Oh, jump! I said jump, but I had the down button on. Oh crap! What'd you do that for, Pinocchio? At this point, I just get burnt out. I'm like, wow, what am I doing?
Yeah, the minecart. This kind of reminds me of the minecart from Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it is.
But it also reminds me of the roller coaster from Bubsy. The roller coaster.
Yeah, that too. Oh, fudge.
I think ringing the bell changes.
Does it change the track?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What? Does it make it better or worse?
I don't know. I always hit the bell. So I think
It's like, oh, you can hit the bell? Well, then we'll give you more complicated stuff.
Because when I played it before, I think I hit the bell, and there's only 3 times you have to, like, jump, really. Before you finally start, like, jump.
Whew.
Like, now if you hit the bell...
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. I was telling my heart to be still. Oh, it's still there. Son of a bun, and I was that close to getting another life on my way down.
Well, that's the thing, though. I don't know how many hats you have to collect to get a life, because it does that.
Oh, really?
It's like you collect a hat, and it's like, oh, you still got 5 lives. Collect another one, yeah, you still got 5 lives.
Huh.
Then you collect another one, and now you're up to 6.
No, the last hat I got gave me a life. I guess I just had the right amount. No, no, Pinocchio! I was so used to having to double back to get that last one. I just can't think of my feet. Because I got strings to hold me down. Come on, why is he dropping back now? I just said up. He's like, huh, I'm gonna go backwards now. I didn't even do it that time.
I'm surprised his hat doesn't go flying off. It's like, oh, well, duh, it's nailed to his head, you idiot. It's nailed right to his head.
Hot glued.
Hot glue and epoxy.
Yeah.
Just lights him right on fire. No, hit the bell. See, now you went up.
Huh. Toad's cray.
Stay ducked. And I think there's one more jump. Like right... No, there's a bell, so you hit that. And then... Coming up soon...
So many lives. Just have to forget about them.
Keep going. Stay ducked. Stay ducked. Okay, right here you got 3 jumps in a row. So jump, then jump, then jump. And now I think you're pretty good to go. Now it's a weird boss battle. So what you have to do is basically dodge all those stupid rockets.
Oh, the stupid kid is firing them at me.
So Lampwick will shoot rockets, but the roller coaster will come and try to hit you.
Oh, that's grand.
So usually I stay to the far left and get ready to jump now, like that. If you stay to the far left, it's easier to deal with. But I don't know how this I don't know how this battle really works, because do I just be patient? Do we just be patient the whole time? Or do we have to collect certain things? Because here it comes. When the screen shakes, you get ready to jump. But I'll see things like blowing up like the rockets, and then there's stuff you can collect.
Yeah. I think you have to collect a certain number of things before it'll let you go on.
See, like I said, I'm not sure. I've just played this and dinked around, and all of a sudden it moves me onward. Thing is, too, if you're farther to the right, that roller coaster will come out really quick, too.
Yeah, it does. It just smacks you right off.
It is nice they give you a warning for it. You can hear it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's just sit and do this nonsense. When that stuff disappears right there's a hat.
Oh! It's
Are you done?
Am I done? Or did it just freeze?
It froze.
I've got to warn Pinocchio!
Cried Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Cried Jiminy.
We've got to escape before you changed completely, yelled Jiminy. Change
Jiminy.
what? Change into what? We have reached nothing in the story that inferred that Pinocchio is changing anything.
Yeah. But it is following the movie.
It's following the movie,
so.
But please explain to the audience, like, why he's changing.
Now I got this kick.
Ah.
And the graphics, like I said, look really cool. Look at that. It's dark, and I like the way that looks.
Yeah. I think we had the kick in the, Whoa. That's awesome animation.
Kick Stromboli right off. Just murder. Just straight up murder.
Yep.
Because you were talking about that. That was the original story of Pinocchio. Like in the cartoon.
He was not a great kid, no.
Yeah, in the cartoon, Pinocchio is this random boy or whatever. He just has to be good, and he's trying to be a good kid, but he's influenced by bad people.
Evil around him and stuff like that. Yeah, but in the actual original story, he was like a bad troublemaker kid. And he had to learn all these lessons. We should do a Pinocchio. Pinocchio the movie.
Yeah, just dark.
Just dark as heck.
Where he actually legit murders people. Look
like
at this.
Just getting the crap beat out of you by like shadows.
And sometimes that kick makes me mad because I'll hit these characters and it won't do anything to them. I do like how he grabs onto the ledge like that though too.
It's like me getting into bed.
Look at that, like it's not... Alright, so I want those wands to kind of heal myself. I believe I can get them by going up here.
Wands Williams.
See, I got that hat and I'm still only at 3 lives.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm full health now. So we'll come up here. I'm not going to go... Well, I guess I could. See what's down here. Whatever, now I can't go back. Let me guess, leap of faith, right? Huh.
I like the music here.
Alright. Yeah, the music's really cool, and I really do enjoy the graphics for this. You can tell that Disney animators worked on this.
Yeah, it's got classic Disney movements.
Alright, so we're gonna move on this way. Those shadow people remind me of the nobodies from Kingdom Hearts.
Huh. Maybe they are. Ooh.
The nobodies or the heartless, I can't remember who the shadow people are.
We don't need no education, teacher, leave those kids alone.
Alright, so we're getting closer to the end now. Then you gotta get up here and I think you beat up Stromboli, murder him again. Let's see what... All of a sudden this is gonna trigger into a slide probably, and I'm gonna slide down to my death. You're supposed to go to the left, but I've never been over this way, so I wanna see.
Like the Bubsy waterfalls. You have to jump up there and then jump up to get the book to the left. Oh.
Just a
thanks,
ha-ha.
Chris.
Just a big bunch of too bad. Just a big bunch of ha-ha. Just a big bunch of ha-ha too bad. Look at it, and it just keeps going. Like, what the heck?
Go up to the left now.
I've never been over this far. I've always just kind of gone and went to the left.
Oh.
It's like now all of a sudden game just never ends. Open world now. Now we're playing Skyrim.
Yeah.
Just open world adventure. Whatever, I'm gonna see if I can get back up here now. That's so stupid.
It's like, put health right in the middle of two things that'll injure you. There you go. You're back up to where you were. So I was sort of right.
Yeah, the wands heal you. This reminds me of Aladdin music or something. It's like Middle Eastern.
Yeah, a lot of the music in here does remind me of Aladdin, too.
Alright, here we go. So I gotta dodge... Like that! That's stupid!
Yeah,
all of a sudden, oh, tough! Tough! You were too much inside him.
Get him! What?
Like, why doesn't that count? Like,
Sweep the leg, Pinocchio! Sweep the leg!
And then he comes and helps you.
Looked like he was gonna take you out. Just smash.
Pinocchio. I just murdered him. Blue Fairy shows up. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I better kill myself. Just straight up commit. Splat.
It's like,
Right
there's
on the
another
ground.
spot in this before where you can get in trouble for going down Easy Street.
Yeah.
Blue Fairy takes stuff away from you. But no, you knock this guy off into the water, murdering him completely, and you get rewarded.
Yeah.
At home,
At home, Jiminy found Geppetto, Cleo, and Figaro had gone. The letter from the Blue Fairy says they have been swallowed by Monstro the whale.
Okay.
So now this is... I always hated this part of the game.
What the?
Because it's like, okay, it makes sense, it's from the film. What you do is you're collecting those little clams. and they'll weigh you down so you
Whoa.
can actually walk on the sea floor.
Well, I don't know if I like that. I don't want to weigh down. Whoa, that was a thing.
And like every little thing in here will hurt you too. Like, oh, duh, you can't do that. Oh, duh, why'd you do that? Well, duh. Well, duh. It's like I hate that crap. There's just stuff. So much stuff everywhere. Eventually, though, the clams will actually hop off you.
It's the crab from it's the lobster from Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Under the sea.
Sebastian.
Under the sea. Ow! Knock it off, man. I'm just walking.
See, and now you no longer have the clams attached to you. See, you can't walk on that stuff.
Spiny little echinoderms.
So you have to, I think, ride on those things. Or collect enough clams. But
Gotta get the clams.
Whatever those are, the stingrays.
Oh, you son of... That is... Why won't he land on it? You're dead now. You're dead. You'd think after a while he would become waterlogged and sort of sink.
Yeah, you figure that he's made of wood. Wouldn't the wood eventually absorb all that water?
Yeah.
But no, you get it. Wood floats. Duh.
Yeah. Yeah, wood floats. I mean, so do people, but, you know, they always ignore that part of the story. Ugh. Wait, can I attack?
Yeah, it's A.
Thank goodness.
See, and you can step on those guys and ride them.
I keep trying to, but he's like so slow. And like every single little thing hurts him. Oh, son of a gun! I forgot that there's a stingray. All I saw was a little blip on in the sand. He's like, nope, denied. Nope, denied.
And you got a little bit of parallax scrolling going on in the background, but generally the
He just falls right through him.
But generally the Super Nintendo did a better job at it with the graphics department.
Yeah, I do like the warpage going on there. Ow! Ah!
See,
What'd I get?
the game itself isn't very long, and it's not even too difficult, but there's a few stages in here where it's just... Like this stage I'm not a fan of, and then there's another one where you're like inside the whale collecting boxes and it's just boring.
Because remember, Jake hates underwater levels.
Yeah.
Hates them! With a vengeance.
Alright,
Great.
now you hit...
Oh, great, now we're playing Sonic.
And you can angle it. So if you push to the right or left, it'll do that.
Alright, so it's Sonic Spinball here.
You got some piranha. Wanting...
That is one hairy fish. Can I do a jump kick?
Nope.
Yeah.
Probably. Wow.
Yeah. Ugh. It doesn't do me any good, but yeah, you can. Uh-oh. I only have one clam! It's just how you gotta say clams. Ugh, that's not a clam. Jeepers, freaking creepers. Ow! Son of a gun. Apparently you can't attack that thing. It's just a hazard. To my health. Okay, now these things aren't gonna hurt me?
No.
So some of them hurt you and some of them don't. Just the ones that come out of the sand
Those are
hurt you.
stingrays, I think. The other ones are the electric eels that hurt you.
Yeah, but some of them come out of the sand on the ground.
Yeah.
Those hurt you.
Yeah, when they charge out of the sand, that deals damage to you. Okay, so we got up there in health again.
It's like I just want to keep walking on the ceiling because sometimes it's just nice.
See, and that's what would be cool, like in certain video games, what I mentioned before. Like, I wish they would like put little Easter eggy stuff in here, or little nods. Like, it'd be awesome to see Ariel in the background.
Yeah, yeah, that would be sweet.
It's like, oh, can't do that, it's Pinocchio. Yeah, but it's Disney.
Yeah.
So why don't you do it? I hate that. It's like, no, completely different universe. Just a completely different universe now.
He won't jump kick, so whatever. It's like, no, he's not jumping, he's floating. It's different. Stop it! Timing, Chris. Every time... It's like, okay, Alright, ready? Okay, he's gone, he's gone. Go, 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 go! Get caught on a ledge. I'm like, nope. He's like...
Well, it's Sega Genesis. Everything's got to be like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Everything's got to be slow motion, like he's, yeah, like you say, a gigantic, massive robot. Down! I want the book. Give me the book. You know what the book is? It's probably the storybook from Storybrooke.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time book. Every story has to have a book in it. You ever notice that?
Alright, so it looks like... Yep, there's Monstro.
Uh-oh. He's all smiling.
While Pinocchio searched, Geppetto, Cleo, and Figaro were trapped inside Monstro.
Figaro.
Monstro was hungry and coming for Pinocchio. So this part... What? I don't remember him.
He just swims by randomly.
So you have to
He's not even in the story.
You have to grab the fish. And if you grab certain ones, like the green fish, that one, it'll just growl at you. If you grab the turtle, though, he'll go flying like
Alright,
crazy.
bruh! See, there's another character. He's from Finding Nemo, right?
Yeah.
Like, decades before Finding Nemo ever was written. Gotta follow the current, bruh!
So this is all you pretty much do.
Now
Except the only problem is if you miss a fish and you get off, Monstro will start like sucking you back into him. Until all of a sudden it's like you miss a fish, but now you can't swim to get in front.
You missed the turtle last time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you
like
missed
this,
him.
like I can't, he
Uh-oh.
won't swim.
You absolutely have to pull on to other creatures.
Yeah.
I do like the wavy background down there, because it does give this illusion
Come
of
on.
parallax.
Alright, so there you go. So it'll do that
automatically. Pinocchio!
Geppetto cried.
I've come to rescue you! Oh, I've come to rescue you, father!
Answered Pinocchio.
With the hoe!
Asked Geppetto. Pinocchio had an idea.
Let's make him sneeze us out!
Alright, so now once again, like the movie, we have to go around and collect firewood. So you have to go and kick that. Kick the box.
Oh, I have to kick the box. Because it says that, right? It says that somewhere?
Exactly.
I'm just supposed to know that.
And so this is one of those boring levels. You just go around and look for boxes. I don't know how many you have to get. Last time I did it, got like 21 boxes. And then you move onward.
So these like are destroyed, like wrecked ships and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a box back too
Oh, okay.
that you missed.
Alright, I'll go back. Friggin' Black Pearl is down here.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah. I the rum, Pinocchio. Had to burn it for a distraction.
Yeah, go back to where you came from because there was a box way at the beginning.
Oh, at the very, 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 very,
Yeah.
very...
You almost, I think you skipped 2 of them.
That blinking thing on the top, I keep thinking there's a time limit running out.
I'm surprised it's not. Yeah, there's one.
Why would a fire make him sneeze? Like, wouldn't you have to get
The
like
smoke.
something with dander or something
Yeah.
like that? Like get the dander of a catfish or something. Get it, cat dander? Or a dogfish?
Well, that thing you can push,
Why?
and I don't know what the point of it is. Like, unless you push it over and jump up, but he
It's
still
like you
grabs.
don't need to. Oh, maybe it's because it's easy. Maybe it does something in hard.
Oh yeah, and he'll hit all that stuff.
What the heck is it?
He's getting
Splinters?
splinters.
He's wooden! He's made of wood!
That's what I don't get. Why does he get hurt? He doesn't have nerve endings.
He doesn't have feelings. He's not a real boy. I like this music. The key changes, the chords. It's kind of goofy and silly, but I like it.
It's cool too, like the rib cage of Monstro.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, leap of faith now. Just take a wild guess. Hate that. I hate leap of faith in video games.
Oh, great! Yeah.
There's still one more box up there. I don't know why you're afraid of them. I don't know why you keep dodging them. Don't know why you're afraid of it. Yeah, right there, right above your head. And I think that's all I had, and then I went and moved onward. So when you drop down, you don't drop straight down. You drop and like go to the left.
Like, you're just supposed to know that, though. Be sure that you just happen to know that.
Because, see, I don't think you can push down and look. I don't think it does that. Like Bubsy. In Bubsy, you can push down and look around and stuff.
Yeah, you can. A little bit. A little bit. Oh, yeah, you can see.
See, that one I think you jumped all the way to the left and nothing happened.
Yeah, but I missed that book. Whatever. I tried to land on this and go right through it. He can't kick when you aim down. When you do that,
he shakes
you
his
can't
head. Look
kick.
at him. Kick. He kicks, and then he shakes his head. He just shakes it off.
I think he spins, his body spins, and then his head catches up and his head starts spinning.
But that's stupid because he can't attack right away after that either. You gotta wait for his head.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think if you fall and turn to the left, or just like do a quick drop to the left.
To the left.
It's like right below that little, like where the edge of the platform is, right below that. The thing that's very nice though is that at least it's not like, well, back to the beginning.
Yeah, it's like it puts you back where you left off, and that's really nice.
Like a checkpoint almost. Like, I don't know how to explain, but where the wood bends, right where you grabbed on there.
Yeah.
Now what I think you have to do is go to the right. You have to go all the way to the right. You kick a lamp, which causes a fire, and then you can hop on the... You hop all the way back this way.
You kick Lampwick.
Yeah. Water looks pretty cool, too. I like the colors.
Scheiße! It's like, no, I'm just gonna randomly tip right off the edge of it. I hate this! This is that stupid Jurassic Park bullcrap where you're trying to jump down this narrow thing, and every time you jump down, you catch onto the next ledge. It's like, no, I want to jump down. Okay, catch on this ledge? No, I want to jump down. Oh, catch onto this ledge and jump up? No! I want to jump down!
Yeah, it kept doing that too in Wild 9. He would do that. I'm going to automatically grab the ledge nonsense.
Let me guess, I'm not supposed to be here.
Go ahead, jump up once. Now you kick that.
Oh!
Now you get back down and you work your way over.
Absolutely
See, now,
had to go down for this?
So now he's getting ready to sneeze. So now you got to go all the way back to the left and get on that raft. And then the raft will take you out of there.
I see, said the blind man. Okay, I have no idea what I got there. I guess it was a hat.
But like I said, it does at least try to follow. And there's Geppetto.
Geppetto.
Now I'm going to take over from here.
It's me.
The whale sneezed and they were free.
Achoo!
Monstro gave chase.
Roll faster, roll faster. Oh, roll faster, roll faster.
Roll faster, father.
Father? Father. Oh, father. I thought that said faster. Gotta get my eyes checked. Cried Pinocchio. Roll faster, father, cried Pinocchio.
Look at that. Oh, ha, ha, there you go. Oh, there you go. I'll learn to play the game. I don't know why you're such a bad gamer.
Just smack you right off the edge of the screen. You don't even see what hits you.
So right here, there are arrows telling you to duck.
Yeah, in easy mode at least.
It's that stupid stuff. It's like the depth perception is so screwy.
Yeah, it's like it's going at an angle away. So which part of it is really hitting me? Where do I jump? Supposedly the middle of it, but
yeah.
if you assume that it's like too far to the left, you'll jump late or jump early.
Yeah, usually I try to jump like right here and then
whatever.
push over to the left.
Yeah.
And it's nice too because you can push left or right and he'll move like that.
Also, if you don't have the arrows, the rock formations give you a clue. I kind of saw like a hand kind of carved into the mountain, but in the rock features.
Yeah, right there it looks like a hand, but there's a hand with a finger on it.
Yeah, it looks like a finger pointing up or something.
And this, I can't remember how many there are, but there's like 30 of these things I have to go through. And there's like little tornadoes too that come out. And all I'm doing is holding to the left, otherwise he wants to suck you into his mouth.
And this creature is like swallowed ship after ship, and it's just really hungry for a little wooden boy and an old man. It's just coming right after you. And apparently none of these rock formations are slowing it down one iota. Just plowing through them all.
Nice thing is I don't actually have to worry about Geppetto. He'll do this stuff automatically. He'll duck and jump. Kind of like Tails, I guess, from Sonic.
Yeah, that's good.
And one thing I really think is cool is the water. Like, look at that, all the waves and stuff.
Yeah,
the water
that is
looks
cool.
really cool.
Yeah, that is a lot of good depth.
There is though at like some weird point where it's like it'll start throwing you forward and pushing you into these things.
Kind of like 3D World Runner.
Yeah.
Slowing you up and slowing you up and speeding you down.
Yeah, in 3D World Runner, we'd be sitting there playing, and then all of a sudden, your character Jack will just take off and start running.
Yeah, it won't let you slow down.
And I think at some point it kind of does it in here too. All of a sudden, it pushes me forward into the rocks and everything.
Like, what is hitting you?
Those are those little tornado things. I backed up earlier and was showing them. But there's like tornado, like right here, I'm holding forward and he's not going forward.
Splat.
It's like, what do you do? What do you do? What do I do now? Just jump in the water. You just gotta know that.
You've been trying so hard to get away and not touch the water, because the water's gonna kill you. But just jump right into the water at the end. That's what you have to do.
Alright. Pinocchio ducked through a hole in the rocks as Monstro made a last charge. Geppetto awoke on the beach next to Pinocchio. Just dead. Just face planted. Just dead. At home, Geppetto lay Pinocchio on the bed.
My poor, brave, unselfish little boy.
Geppetto heard the blue fairy.
As he has proven to be brave, truthful, and unselfish, he will be a real boy forevermore.
I don't remember her ever saying forevermore in the actual cartoon.
Nevermore.
Father,
said Pinocchio.
I am a real boy. A real boy.
A real boy?
Cried Geppetto.
This calls for a celebration. Break out the good alcohol.
Is it now just a big party and drugs and alcohol and
when
speed,
you wish upon a star.
Speed and heroin. Thought Jiminy Cricket.
That makes your nose grow. When you wish upon a star.
Thought Jiminy Cricket.
Your dreams come true. Gee, thanks, Blue Fairy. Gosh, shucks, gosh it all.
Just happy.
I know, Jiminy Cricket's voice changed.
And there we go. That's the ending. And that is the true ending, no matter if you play it on medium or hard. And you just got Pinocchio over there just going crazy. Just so excited. Just going bonkers with the clapping. Just so excited. Just so happy. Looks like he's still a wooden boy, too.
He is. He's still wooden. I thought his performance was a little wooden. You know what I think about that?
Yeah. Just go bonkers. Just go bananas. Just go crazy like him.
That was a good game.
You hit start and what's it do? Right back to the beginning. Alrighty. Alright, so that was Pinocchio on the Sega Genesis. So what did you think of it?
I liked it. I think it was a great game.
Yeah, I think it was a very fun game. It was entertaining. And the thing about it, too, is you have, like, easy, medium, and hard mode. It does get a lot harder, and it is a lot more challenging. So it literally, like it says, what's the rating? Kids to adults. Legit, like, this is for, like, a little kid. They can put it in and play it on easy.
And then they have to hand it to their parents, to the adults, to get through some of the stages. Because it seems to vary back and forth between difficulty throughout the game.
Yeah. But it is kind of cool, though, like on easy, when you're doing the whole balloon thing, on normal and hard mode, they're throwing bricks at you and the balloons are popping, so it does make it a lot more of a challenge.
Yeah.
But I thought the game was good. The graphics looked great.
I like the graphics. They were really classic Disney look.
Yeah, but then again, it was done by Disney, so.
Mhm.
And I was looking at this, and this game came out in 1996.
Yeah.
So I believe it was a little bit later in the Genesis lifespan.
Yeah, it's weird because you would think that Pinocchio, that would have come out a long time ago. But
Yeah, here's one thing that I was thinking. This kind of it's weird and like blows my mind at the way time works. When I think of like a Sega Genesis game, I'm thinking like 1992,
like
1993.
old.
Right? Like, 92, 93, that's way back in the past. And when did the PlayStation come out? Like, I don't know, 1998. Then I'm like, wait a minute. 93, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was only 5 years later that the Sony PlayStation came out.
Yeah, it's weird that they were like, weren't they? They were running concurrently for a while, Genesis and PlayStation, which is weird.
Yeah, like, I think the final Genesis game came out in 1998.
Oh, okay.
And that's when the PlayStation was out and stuff. But it's so weird. It's like, I think all this stuff was so far back, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
Just a few years.
Huh.
Just a few years difference.
Man,
But
that's
so
weird.
this was a little bit later in the lifespan, and that's probably why the graphics and stuff looked really good.
Yeah.
And the controls I thought were pretty good too.
It seemed like in that time period, like Disney was coming out with a lot of Disney games on the Sega Genesis, because you had Aladdin,
Yeah.
you had Pinocchio, you had, I don't know, maybe Little Mermaid. I never played that.
Little Mermaid was on Nintendo.
Oh, is it? Okay. So, you got Toy Story too. Toy Story as well. Yeah, but
The Lion King.
yeah,
You also got that. So.
yeah.
And that's a goofy thing that I noticed. Like, we played Toy Story. We tried playing it on my AT Games console. I remember you and I were messing with it.
That's right,
And what
yeah.
would happen? It would completely glitch out.
Glitch out, yeah.
And the AT Games is known for glitching up stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So then we took it and we played it on my Model 1 Sega Genesis. And what happened? It kept glitching out
Kept
as
glitching
well.
out. It's designed for a Model 2.
And then I went and I took Pinocchio, threw it in my Model 1, and it kept glitching out.
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck? Is Disney games just meant for a Model 2? Just can't be played on a Model 1?
Who knows?
No one else has these problems.
They're later games, so.
So I did try like resetting it, the cartridge in there a little bit differently, and then it seemed to work. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be the carts are just dirty
Maybe
too.
they're tilt prone.
Who knows?
Mm.
But anyway, I really enjoyed that game. The graphics were good. Even the controls weren't too bad. The kick was a little weird. You'd
Yeah.
push the kick and he would go, oh, wait a minute, like a delay. Do it, and then he'd spin his head around.
I think getting the stuff in that level where you're riding the balloons, that was a little bit more difficult to grab the stuff in easy mode than it was in hard mode. In hard mode, you found more balloons that took you up to the top to get that stuff, but the kids kept chucking bricks at you to knock you down.
Yeah.
So I thought that was frustrating in both the levels. I didn't like that one. And I don't like the roller coaster. It doesn't get any easier in easy mode.
Yeah.
So I did not know that about the bell, that it would send you up instead of down. That's kind of cool. But yeah, a lot of stuff are really similar to games that were already out there, but they did it in their own style. So I like it.
Now, as far as the amount of time it takes to beat,
Yeah.
I believe it took us maybe close to an hour
True.
to play through and beat this. So it's not too bad. If you know the game very well, it probably takes about 40 minutes. If you never played it before, maybe about an hour to go through and beat it. So definitely not a very long game, a nice, quick, short game.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the price goes, just loose, the cart only, it sells for about $15. So, do you think that the gameplay is worth $15? And when I'm like, collector's value, fine. People could say it's worth $100 complete in the box. Collector's gonna pay whatever they want to pay to get the collection. But is the gameplay worth $15? Would you be willing to go on the Wii U and download Pinocchio and play the game for $15?
No. Nope. I don't. For me, the collector value for Pinocchio is probably not even worth that. Just because, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not collecting Disney games, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, for me, I would say
$5.
the game. Yeah, for me, the gameplay would be like what you said, about $5. It's nothing too special. It's your stereotypical platforming game.
yeah.
Nothing crazy. It's short. It's pretty simple unless you go on hard mode. it's a good game, but it's nothing like, it's not a $20 game. It's not
Yeah.
a $15 game.
For a poor person like me, I would say $10 in the box. I guess
Yeah.
your average person probably $15 in the box because everyone else is getting like $23,000 a month. But that's just me.
Yeah, as far as like complete in the box with the manual and in really good condition, I would say, yeah, sure, 15, whatever, maybe. And I'm a cheapskate, and I still wouldn't want to pay that. But the gameplay itself is probably worth about $5. So if you can find it for cheap enough, if you can find it for like $5, whatever, $6, go out and buy it. I think it's worth that. I definitely would not say it's worth 15 though, unless you're a big Pinocchio Disney fan.
Yeah.
So whatever. I'm Janitor Jake,
I'm Chris K.
and thanks for watching.